James Melendez, James the Wine Guy, here at VidCon in Anaheim. It's really noisy out here. I'm at the Marriott, that's my hotel, but across ways, the Anaheim Convention Center. It's really cool to see all this happening, so stay tuned. So I'm absolutely passionate about making videos, as you know, 2,260 videos later shows that I'm still passionate about it. Now ultimately, it's not been what I would term, and a lot of people here at this VidCon are tremendously successful, and not to say that I'm not successful, because I think the takeaway here is there's things I can do that I'm not doing today that can do better, and to be recognized. I've said in many a video, and that video has been, you know, it's an undiscovered wine country, so my subject matter, wine, and wine is really important. So, you know, I'm going to talk about this wine in a different review, but you know, I thought it important to just follow up. So day 2, here we are. So Olga K, a YouTuber, was here and speaking, and she was pretty inspirational because she said, you want to be a YouTuber, it's the hardest job you'll ever have. And I agree with her completely. It is really, really hard. It's very compelling to do, and I keep doing it. And it's not, I would say, something that's addictive. I'd say it's much more of a craft and something that you're passionate about, right? And maybe there's a fine line between being passionate and being obsessed. But I think ultimately when you are passionate, it's about incremental improvement. And it's also to be a great multitasker, to hustle, to work hard. And I think for me that was my takeaway today. You know, I met some person who had about 65,000 subscriptions. And I was like, wow. But I think ultimately it's for me to, you know, to continue to create that community. I have picked the hardest category, there's no doubt about it. I guess I knew that coming into this craft of video and wine. I looked at Gary Vee, and yes, I said I'd never mention him again, not because I don't like him, it's just, you know, the wine world and video is so pegged with him that ultimately somebody has to be into it, right? Like myself, who wants to still be doing wine videos and loves doing it. And I think that's the point where I'm saying I've learned a lot today. I learned a lot yesterday, and I feel much more at ease because I think there's things I can do. And I think the collaborations, I think thumbnails, right? That's something that I never really thought of, and it was really stressed over and over again today. And you know, looking at some of the YouTubers that I follow and watch, I thought, you know what? I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing, which is not doing them. Just hoping they generate, you know, correctly, as opposed to it becomes a very sterile thing if you don't change it. So that is my topic. That is my review. In terms of day 2, fantastic day. If I had to give it a point score in the wine world, it is definitely a 9.4 out of my 10.0 scale, 94 points out of 100 points. That means it's a really good score. If you were to put this in an academic grade, that's about an A. Bottom line, there's more to do, and that's where I need to. And I also want to show this. So VidCon, James the Wine Guy. I noticed some people didn't fill this out, and that was unfortunate because, you know, I think, you know, I did have several people come up to me and talk to me. And, you know, not nearly as many as I'd like to have had, but it's only day 2, right? Day 3 tomorrow. And even if nobody talks to me, that's okay. I didn't come here just to meet people, and then I'd be disappointed if I met no one. Fortunately, I met quite a few people yesterday and today. Maybe, again, not as many as I'd like to have met, but it's really important to put that handshake, put yourself out there. Thank you so much. If you have ideas for building my community or thoughts of, you know, what I can be doing better, let me know. Questions and comments down there. I think it's about building the community one by one. That, yes, I love wine. There's no doubt about how much I love wine, but there's also a conversation to have, you know, how I got here, who I am. So I have some ideas, and I like to, you know, further that with ideas that you might have. So we can also share those ideas on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram and WordPress. Thank you again for watching today. Stay tuned for more. Salud.